I think it's important to set the precedent of this podcast in the first episode. You've got to have a strong brand.
Yeah.
You know? So let's talk about the actual nearly men of football. All right, we're going to go through the top 5 players who have never won a major trophy.
Love it.
It's actually, having done the research for this, most players have won something. We discussed this beforehand, that a lot of players who you might think haven't won something, they then just go and like stat pad a league in like MLS.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying, actually. So can you stop doing that, please? For the sake of our podcast.
Please, yeah. No, we did, didn't we? Because we discussed Zaha, we discussed a few others that just have gone and won league titles. Mitrovic has done it in Belgium. Zaha's done it in Turkey. I even had one that I wanted to put Jermaine Defoe at the top of my list. It's the first person I thought of, first player, because he was a part of that Portsmouth squad that won the FA Cup, but he was on loan, I think, from Spurs. And then I don't think he got a trophy for either because he was cup tied. Because Spurs won the EFL Cup and Portsmouth won the FA Cup.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Honestly, I could be completely wrong. So if I'm going to check with the producer, but I think that's how it went down. I was a child, but Jermaine Defoe was one of my top, and then I thought he's gone to Rangers. He won the league, didn't he, 3 years ago with Rangers? So he's out. He's instantly out.
That is the most stat padding league to go to win a trophy.
Just go to Rangers or Celtic and win a league title.
Probably win one in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Joke.
Well, why don't you kick us off then? Are you going in order, or you just got a top 5?
I think I'll go in order.
Okay.
I've got a real mixture of players here, and I'm worried that some of these are going to be stupid. But I will reiterate, guys, if you think this is an easy list, it's not.
No.
Go and do it yourself. There are not many players out there. I've got two active players, 3 non-active players.
Got it, yep.
So number 5, this might be a bit of a weird one, but I think on pure ability, William Saliba.
Okay.
Because he's not won anything, and I'd say he's like a top 3 centre-back in the world.
So he hasn't won. He wasn't part of the FA Cup squad, was he?
No.
So he's won a Community Shield. We're not counting, right?
Not counting.
So that just to be clear, if we go back, so it's only for Crystal Palace that the Community Shield counts.
Correct. Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Unbiased opinion.
William Saliba. Yeah, that's a good shout.
I wanted to go someone in the current Arsenal team because I was like, who are the best players currently in the Prem? And I wanted to have some active players.
Yeah.
And you go to Arsenal because last year, like, Chelsea won a trophy, Liverpool won a trophy, Man United won a trophy the year before, City obviously won stuff. There's not many players in the top team. Spurs won a trophy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think, am I right in saying that you could have had Son? I think you could have had Son before last season, and he probably would have been maybe top of the list.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Or one of the I'd say second on mine. I think my number 1 is a good player.
Yeah, so is mine.
I think it's the same. We'll find out.
Oh man, now my number 4 just seems even stupider. Now the Saliba reaction from you was not what I was hoping for. Number 4, I've got Ollie Watkins.
Okay, no, I like that.
Again, season Prem player. Yeah. He's probably going to end his career with. Well, how many Premier League goals has Ollie Watkins got? Do you reckon? He must be approaching 50.
Yeah, he's got to be around the 50, 60 mark.
He'll probably stay in the Prem for another 5 years.
Yeah.
And I reckon he could very conceivably go his entire career without winning a major trophy. And he's like scored in a Euro semi-final for England.
True.
A leading Premier League striker.
Fine.
The jump from 4 to 3 is pretty big, I would say, actually. Those two were maybe not great. Number 3, we did technically say beforehand we'd keep it this century, but I'd gone for Matt Letizia.
Yeah.
Because,
Matt Letizia.
He's, again, Prem legend. Never won anything. I don't think he played for England either, did he?
I think he played 8 games.
Oh.
Like 10 games or something. Maybe not. Don't know. I think he played 8 games for England.
Again, Did he? We're going to have to get producer check on that one.
He played for England? Maybe he didn't.
Oh, you're right. Wow, good knowledge.
Yeah, that is weird.
Great knowledge from you on the 8 shout. Don't know why you know that.
I'm just a weird guy, mate. Don't go out. Just look at Matt Letizia highlights every week.
That was number 3, Matt
Letizia.
Number 2, I've gone for Dina Tale.
Okay.
Ultimate Team legend.
Yeah.
My guy. Again, like real legend of Italian football. Never won anything. Number 1, I mean, a real Barclaysman. I've gone for Leighton Baines.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leighton Baines. Mate, Leighton Baines was so good.
Yeah.
But again, because like it's really interesting how your perception of a player, I think, changes a lot based on if they've won a trophy or not. That's like so important now in football. And like, if he'd gone to a bigger team and won the Prem, I think he'd be in really different conversations to what he is now.
100%.
But he just shows vibes at Everton instead. Also, shout out Socrates, who again I never watched play. I thought he was like one of Brazil's best ever players, but
I think he is. Yeah, he's never won anything.
He never won anything.
Yeah, that's mad. I did when I was researching this think of Socrates, but I think he was active in the 70s, so I thought maybe a bit strange to put that in.
Remember it well.
Yeah. I've got really, really similar players, but some notable mentions. I actually had Ben White written down just because I thought at the moment, I thought similar vibes to Saliba, and if I'm honest, I just blanked Saliba. I thought he was part of that FA Cup winning squad, but he wasn't.
I thought about Saka. Saka was part of that.
Saka was part of it. He was young. But I've got at number 5 Jordan Pickford.
Great shout.
I think 80 caps for England.
Yeah.
Got to finals, semi-finals.
Yeah, that's way better than my other Watkins shout.
Everton, he's been fantastic. And I think he's actually, unless England win something, I think he's really likely to not win anything. I just can't see a career club trajectory where, obviously, Everton can win the EFL Cup. I hope they do. They deserve a trophy, but I just don't see it happening. So Jordan Pickford is my number 5. I have Leighton Baines at number 4. Although my list is kind of, the order isn't as important as yours. I have Matt Letizia higher in mine. Okay. At number 3, I've gone Scott Parker.
Yeah, I thought you might go Scott Parker.
He's played a lot. He's Chelsea, Charlton, Spurs.
He won Prem Player of the Season once, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
When West Ham went down.
Yeah, West Ham. Which is nuts.
Yeah.
That will never happen again.
No.
I've got in my list Mark Noble.
Yeah, I thought about Noble, but...
So, I'm going to tell you why Mark Noble is the ultimate Nearlyman, because West Ham captain, 500-plus games for West Ham. What happens the season after West Ham
they win the Conference League?
The season after Mark Noble gives it up, West Ham go and win the Conference League. So, that, for me, is the ultimate Nearlyman story. So, I might even put him at number 1. But I did have Matt Letizia based off ability at number 1, just because I think he turned down moves to Tottenham, to Spurs. I mean... Some of our younger listeners, if you've never watched Matt Letizia highlights, it's ridiculous. It's like a Chris MD video. The goals are just crazy. The goals are nuts. So you have to go and watch that. But yeah, I think I might put Mark Noble at my number 1.
Yeah, I like
Ultimate Nearlyman.
The narrative is really good from
works,
that, I've got to say. You know that meme of that guy who's digging the tunnel and there's the diamonds there? That's literally Mark Noble.
It's literally Mark Noble.
That is Mark Noble.
That is exactly it, except instead of diamonds, it's loads of bubbles. We can get that edited in, surely.
Yeah. Someone make that happen.
Yeah. We've not got the budget for that. Well, that's our list.
Yeah, I think that was... Yeah, Letizia is a really good shout. I should have gone Pickford.
Pickford's obvious, I think.
Yeah.
I had a few others. You know, Jermaine Pennant's never won anything, which I think is interesting.
Because he played for Arsenal and for Liverpool.
Yeah, and then Stoke, I think he was in the FA Cup final. They lost that. He obviously got a hat-trick on his Arsenal debut. Richard Dunn, Aaron Hughes for Fulham. That's more of a club one. Simon Davies I had for Fulham as well. But it's hard, though. Like you said, a lot of players were close. Like Tottenham, you would have had Son on this.
Yeah.
And then Di Natale probably should have made my list.
Do you think Son would be number 1 if he hadn't won the
Europa maybe.
League?
Yeah, I think so.
For what he did, he's one of the best Prem... Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but he's very, very, very good. He'd be the best player on my list.
Yeah,
by a distance.
I think so too. Harry
Kane in your list as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
Harry
Kane with the stat pad league.
I
was quite annoyed actually that Zaha won the league in Turkey. I did forget about that because I was ready to back him up.
Yeah,
he would have been on my list, I think, if he hadn't won that.
Yeah, I think so.
But again, it's just he didn't. The thing is, it's a good moral of the story for the Nearlyman podcast about enjoyment of football beyond trophies, because Wilfried Zaha will not be remembered for winning the league in Turkey.
No.
Even though that is in theory the best moment of his career, he'll be remembered for his time at Palace.
100%. Yeah.
And that's what football's all about, guys.
That is what
it's about. The memories that are made.
It's all about Crystal Palace.
Yeah, it's all about Wilfried Zaha. It's all about Crystal Palace.
And 2 major trophies.
Yeah. Did you know that no team in England has won more trophies than Palace this year?
Wow, incredible.
Eagles.
I really want a new host. If there's a Watford fan or a Brentford fan, I'll even go that level. I just need someone who's not won a trophy to be sat next to me for the majority of this show, please.